Hey everybody, Jonathan, Carolina Barnstormer. I am hustling and playing hooky 11:30 this morning to go meet world traveler, around the world gyro flight pilot, James Ketchell. He's flying into New Bern, and I figured it'd be pretty cool to meet him up there with my my gyro. It is blowing pretty good here, and we do have some cells across the river we got to be careful of, but the way it looks like it's moving all to the east, northeast, so I think it'll stay out of our way. James is making some some killer time with chewable vitamins. James is making some killer time with a tailwind. I think he was doing like 88 or 90 knots. His friend Frank up in Maryland texted me or emailed me yesterday and called me, and so I said absolutely, I can't wait to meet someone who's got the stones of James flying around the world. I actually picked up on his adventure, just stumbled across a YouTube recommendation, I want to say back in February or March. I watched a bunch of his videos, the most memorable ones being when he flew across the Bering Strait there between Siberia and Alaska, and he had some amazing footage. And of course, you know, I've just got a ton of stuff going on, so I kind of lost track, but I watched probably half a dozen of his videos and was like, wow, this is a guy who's really doing it. Really don't know a lot about James's story other than what I just read about recently. I did go on his webpage and thought he was an adventure junkie and all that, but turns out he has overcome some incredible adversity. He had a bad motorcycle wreck and ended up rebuilding himself. And you know, to take on a mission like this and go around the world, anybody who does that has my utmost respect. I can't believe it. I mean, I've actually charted an around the world flight, and the expanses of water that you do have to cross, and the fact that you're just out there alone. I mean, you know, you do have some ground people maybe checking on you and whatnot, but it's just you. Anyway, I texted my good buddy Barry Croplin, and he said, yeah, we got up with James or whatever, there was communications, and they wouldn't divert over to Charlotte airspace. And so I thought that was kind of, you know, understandable, but he was invited to go fly alongside. So being a Carolina Barnstormer, and I am, of course, as you know, the okayest pilot in the Barnstormers. I got that award in the spring. It's my duty to show up and represent the group and pilots here in Eastern North Carolina, and just welcome James to the amazing views. I did watch one of his more recent videos, and what I thought was pretty neat was the fact that he really was impressed with the airports and the services here, and the beauty of our wonderful country. Being he started in Western Europe, flew right across Europe, right across Russia, right across Siberia, hopped across the strait, and then came down Alaska, down the west coast. I mean, and then he's actually saying, wow, this country you have here is really amazing. It's kind of like, wow, we really do have the most amazing countryside, the most amazing airports, and I guess that's why everybody just wants to come here and be us. So anyway, shout out to everybody. I'm going to put this together and upload it in a little bit, but I'm going to try to hustle and get up to New Bern before he beats me there, because he's making some great time coming from Charleston. Anyway, out. Well guys, this is so exciting to be here. James made it all the way from across Siberia, across Europe, to come to New Bern, North Carolina. And he came in his Magni Gyro, and I got to tell you, I'm really excited to see this kind of thing go. It just amazes me, absolutely amazes me. And we're gonna go in and meet James in like 2 seconds. Here, I got a call the other day, said he was gonna be in town. I was like, you're pulling my leg. And here we are at the New Bern FBO.
Yeah.
You late.
Welcome to Oriental.
Thank you.
Welcome to New Bern. Fellow gyro pilot from Oriental, just up the river there.
Yeah, nice.
I got a call from Frank. In Maryland.
Check that though, make sure it's what you need.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Do you ever fly Benson? You want my picture?
Yeah, wait, this is your F-bomb.
That is amazing.
No way.
This guy is like modern day Charles Lindbergh, only he's going around the world to do it.
I know it, isn't that
As
something?
this, I've been following him since a depressing day, like the middle of the winter. I think it was March or
Really?
February or something, and I pick up his journey.
Just look at this camera for 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't take
Thank
good
you.
pictures.
Thank you, sir. I'm very grateful for your help.
Oh, listen, I'm glad to have you here.
How old are you now?
I'll be 91 in 2
My
months.
goodness.
In 2 months.
Still working.
Still working, but I don't fly.
Yeah.
Used to sneak out and go shoot ILS approaches at an airport near here, but they even stopped that. So, yeah,
We won't tell anybody.
I can tell.
Can you do the same thing?
And you're from where?
I'm Jonathan Weiss from Oriental, North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
Just up the river there. I'm a gyro nut like James here.
He's had it.
You ready, guys?
Check.
Oh, okay. Where do you go from here? Back home?
Yeah, I'm on my way back.
So then where do you go?
Wow, once I get home, I want to flow around the world, so have a break.
You're going around the world?
Yes, sir. Yeah, all the way around.
My
Yeah.
God.
He started in Western Europe, maybe
March.
in March, and went right across. I was just stunned. I was stunned at
Courage.
the courage to worry about your next fuel stop, the environment. I mean, he's in an enclosed machine, but it's open. I mean, it's like riding a motorcycle across the country.
Appreciate that.
And I'm
Yeah,
sure
so
Russia
then
was
start-
cold.
Russia was good. It was quite cold at some points.
So how far have you been so far?
3/4 of the way around the world. I've nearly finished.
This is it?
Yeah, I've got about 4 months. I've got about 4 weeks left. I'm flying from here up to Canada, then from Canada to Greenland, Greenland to Iceland, and then back to
Careful,
England.
Blake.
Yeah. So that's it. So
Good.
I'm nearly finished now. I have to just get back home safely. Yeah.
You will.
I'll be alright.
Lord will.
Someone's looking down on me. I tell you, I've been very lucky.
He's a good man. He does that all the time.
Yeah.
Great mission you're on. And
Thank you.
Check out his YouTube channel and his website.
Captain
And-
Eddie is a retired naval captain.
But you're in remote locations, and do you speak Russian?
I don't speak Russian, but I was very lucky actually. I had a good team of people that I was had a sort of a Russian fixer. His name was Evgeny, and I had Eddie as well at Gates. So they helped a lot really. But you wouldn't be able to go through Russia on your own without
Gotcha.
help.
Gotcha.
Have someone on the ground supporting you.
ready to rock.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a ground crew following you?
No, I'm totally on
You're
my own.
totally solo. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's hard, is having the time to do stuff. Like yesterday, I flew nearly 500 miles, and then I was just knackered in the evening. Like,
I
had
read your
things to
thing.
do.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
Now, how do you keep your energy up though? Because it's like you're just going, and it's like you don't even get to really enjoy and relax and decompress.
Yeah, no, you don't. The trick is to just keep moving. I always find that when I stop, I become more tired and lethargic, so I prefer to just keep going.
And plus, it's the heat in the summer, so
Yeah. It's good. I'm kind of used to it now.
you're an inspiration. And using the gyro mission here, using the gyro, we've been laughed at for so many years.
The gyros are very capable. They're amazing, fun aircraft. So I'm hoping the trip kind of puts gyros on the map a bit more.
Every day, and unfortunately you get a few wingnuts that make the papers and get hurt and give the aviation and gyros a bad name, but I mean, if you get instruction and
Yeah, do
you're
things
safe,
properly, you'll be all right.
you can literally fly around the world. And this is the Magni from Italy, built in Italy, right?
Yeah. Magni
Just amazing.
The aircraft's been incredible, really.
And Rotax powered, 914.
Really, yeah, 914. They have a new one, which is a 915 now, but that's more than enough power.
And you're boogieing like 90 knots.
Yeah, it depends. If you have a tailwind, you can get about 90.
Sure. And usually, like this time of year, you will going north like that. It just blows south all the time. Well, this is an exciting moment in the history of aviation here at New Bern. It's just amazing. Now, your water trek, you're going to go up to the Canadian border there and hop
I'm going to
over?
go quite far into Canada, actually, and then cross over to Greenland. And then Greenland, I will fly to Iceland, and Iceland back to, well, the Faroe Islands, then Scotland, and back home.
How many gallon tank is this?
I don't know, it's 185 litres. So
Okay,
whatever that
I
is.
got you, 185 liters.
I can fly for at least 8 hours. I mean, I've flown for 7 hours straight in this, and that's a bit too long, really. You can't concentrate that long.
Ooh, yeah. I fly for an hour in my open frame over there. I fly for an hour and I land, I pet the airport cat, buy a drink, and go for another hour. You know, just a lightweight compared to this. I appreciate you complimented the airspace here in the United States.
Incredible. It's brilliant. The controllers are great. This is probably one of the best places I've flown. It's just easy. And general aviation is, lots of people do it out here, and it's very easy, it's very straightforward, and people are very helpful. I like the whole concept of having a courtesy car. It's something I've never experienced before. If you said, yeah, I'm going to go.
Okay.
So see if I can beat that.
If you went down to Morehead City, the courtesy cars, they had brand new Jeep Wranglers down, and it'll blow your mind. But I heard that, and I just want to say thank you for coming to North Carolina, putting us on the map, and can't wait to follow some more of your journey.
Go.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we are gonna beat the rain that's coming, and we are gonna get out and get ahead of it and get going.